Hey, what's up you guys, Aftershare Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Roswell. This is season 1 episode 10. Let's get into the episode.
What's this? Put that away. No, I know this. This is from... Not here, Michael. What are you hiding from me, Max? Anyone I know.
Alex, where have you been? We've been looking for you the last couple of days.
Oh, well, I've been feeling, a little rocky about things. So I took some time, a little personal reflection, a little research.
So, where'd you come out in all this?
I got two theories. One is that you and Liz have been brainwashed by a drug cult. And the other is I'm trapped inside some extremely long, extremely weird nightmare.
Yeah, well, the first couple of days were pretty tough for me too, but trust me, they will not hurt you.
I mean, what actually makes you believe in any of this?
Well, I guess when Liz was shot and Max dissolved the bullet into nothingness and then repaired the damages inside of her that would have otherwise left her dead. I guess that kind of changed my thinking.
Well, I guess maybe I should talk with one of them directly.
Yeah.
Maybe Isabel.
I just drew it from memory. It was painted on the wall of the cave that River Dog took us to. I don't even know if it means anything.
Of course it means something. Why else would we all recognize it? Just like the pendant, Max. It's like our language or something. It's familiar, but I can't seem to remember how to read it.
What I want to know is how long were you planning on keeping this from us, Max?
Too much was happening, Michael. Topolsky was all over us, and I couldn't risk that. I just thought I should wait, that's all.
You couldn't take the risk that what? I'd go do something stupid?
That's not what I said.
No, you didn't have to.
I'm sure Max had his reasons, Michael.
Yeah, that he couldn't trust me with that. But he could trust Liz.
She was there. I couldn't just... Why am I defending myself? This is exactly why I didn't tell you. Because you would jump to some wild conclusion and go off and do something crazy without even telling us. And I didn't think that was particularly wise with the FBI following us around.
You should have told us, Max.
Honey, Liz is here.
We're just... going out.
What, like on a date?
No, not at all. We both just kind of felt like Chinese food. It's no big deal.
Why are you changing your shirt?
I'm late. We'll figure out the questions we want to ask, and then we'll go back to River Dog together, okay? Please, Michael, leave it alone for now.
Fine, I'll wait.
We'll talk when I get back.
You ever wonder what else he tells Liz he doesn't tell us?
Oh, please. You're one to talk. What have you been whispering in Maria's ear lately?
At least I'm smart enough not to get attached. I can walk away from anybody if I have to.
What is that supposed to mean?
It means I'm not going to let Max's mistakes keep me from finding out what I need to know.
Come on, Michael, you promised.
I promise I'll be as trustworthy as Max.
My name's Eddie. Who are you?
Well, Eddie, I'm somebody looking for a river dog.
He's busy. In the tent.
And that's where I want to go.
It doesn't add up. I mean, the human body is the most intricate and complex machine in the universe. No matter how sophisticated your race is, I mean, how could you possibly just take on human form?
Fine. I'm not an alien, whatever you say.
Okay, then let's just say it were possible, all right? Why on earth would, excuse the phrase, why would you be sent here to begin with? I mean, what purpose could you
How
possibly have?
self-centered do you have to be to think that you are the only people in the universe?
Sorry.
We don't know. When we came out of these pods, we looked just like normal kids. We've never been anything else but what you see. We have emotions, we feel pain. We probably have more questions about ourselves than you do. I mean, haven't you ever felt different from everybody else? Like if you tried to reveal your true self to someone, they just would never understand.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's like to be us. We're just as human as you are, Alex. Only we can manipulate the molecular structure of things.
What?
What the hell was that?
Max, Liz, you guys have to come back to the crash town. It's Michael.
Something's wrong, Max. He's really sick.
He was able to get back here, though.
Here, drink some more water. It's helping.
I feel better.
Maybe he should eat, Starve a cold, feed a fever.
Echinacea always worked for me.
I said I was better, all right? I feel perfectly fine.
You were burning up a minute ago, Michael.
Well, whatever it was, it's over now, okay? I just want to go home.
I'll drive you.
I wouldn't want to ruin your date.
We're leaving now. Alex, you need a ride?
What I really need is a sedative.
So I guess I'm just gonna hit the hay. Thank you for locking up.
Not so fast. You know what this calls for.
Nothing even happened and kept getting interrupted.
Nothing happened?
Well,
Yeah, the other night we kissed.
And?
I don't think that we should talk about it.
Are you kidding? We have to talk about it. We're the only two people in this world capable of having this conversation.
That we know of.
Don't complicate things, okay? Who wants to go first? Fine, I'll start. It was explosive.
That's a really good word.
Right?
Okay.
It was like every cell in my body found the same cell in his and started heating up.
And I got really dizzy. Did you get dizzy?
I get dizzy just thinking about it.
You know, like all that time that I spent with Kyle, like I didn't have any of those feelings that I did when I was with Max. What about you?
Doug's son in the 8th grade?
Yeah.
Amateur. Michael is the real thing.
Okay, now here's the big question. Do you think that we feel like this just because of the fact that they're like...
Oh, they're non-human status.
Right.
What if they've, like, ruined it for us with anyone else? Leave it to Michael to just wreak havoc on the rest of my life, even though he wants no part of it.
No, he'll change his mind.
I don't think so. And besides, I've come to the conclusion that it could never happen. I mean, human-alien relationships are bound to be disasters. Just don't think that you can enter into something with Max and expect not to get hurt in the end of it. I mean, me, I'm Teflon, babe. Michael starts acting like a total loser, I just walk away. But you and Max, you guys have got that whole look into my eyes soulmate thing.
Yeah, you know, this whole thing is just, it's gonna work out. We just have to be prepared for anything that comes our way.
I looked around, and that's what I saw. It's this place. It's called Machu Picchu, right? It's in Peru, and it's full of stuff like this. I mean, exactly like in your drawing.
Yeah, well, next you're gonna tell me that spacemen came here thousands of years ago to share all their secrets with cavemen, right? Let's just let it go, okay?
But what if this could help you find your planet?
What did you just say? Evan's sister, right?
Yeah.
I don't appreciate your attempt at humor, young man. We ufologists don't joke about things like that.
Yes, sir. Of course not. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Do you understand what a mistake like that would do in front of somebody who really mattered?
Sorry, I slipped. It won't happen again.
God, Alex.
I'm sorry.
Let us through, please. We're in charge.
I'm here. Keep him close.
Someone call an ambulance.
No, I got him.
It's your friend. The one that broke in here. What's going on, Evans?
Migraines. Help me get him out of here. Here, let me help.
No, just leave us alone.
Liz, we need your help.
Maria.
Michael, is he okay? Does he look okay to you? What's wrong with him? God, should I know? Nothing like this has ever happened before.
We need to keep him someplace safe. Liz, can we keep him here?
Let's just take him upstairs. It'll be safer there.
We'll have to carry him. Michael, can you hear me? What are you saying? Michael, it's me, Max. Please let me help you.
River Dog. You're not welcome here anymore.
We just want to find out what happened.
You told someone what you found here. River Dog is really angry.
It is really important that we talk to him about what he did to Michael.
He tested him. Your friend didn't pass.
What do you mean?
That's all I know.
That's not enough. I want to know exactly what River Dog did to him.
He wants nothing to do with you. You betrayed his trust, and that's something he won't forgive.
I don't want forgiveness. I want answers before my friend dies.
Max. Michael's really sick, Eddie. And we don't know what to do. We need River Dog.
Sorry. But he's gone.
I'm waiting here until he comes back.
Right before I had the chicken pox, I had a really high fever, and my mom had to put me in an ice bath.
This isn't the chicken pox, and he was fine.
I've never had the chicken pox.
Knock, knock.
I thought you said you locked the door.
The key's always under the mat. Hey, look, everything's going fine downstairs. I just wanted to come up, see if there's anything that I could do.
There's something you can do. You can get out of here, both of you, and let me take care of Michael. God, he needs me right now, not strangers.
I care about him too, you know.
I know you do. But Max and Michael are all I have. If I lose them,
You won't.
I don't know. It's trying to get away. Go get Alex.
We should get back.
That's what Michael's been saying over and over.
It's coming from the tent.
Let's give him more water. That helped him before.
what's happening to Michael isn't natural at all.
Bring him here. We might not have much time.
What the fuck?
Thank God you're here. Oh my God, Max.
This is really happening, isn't it?
The man who lived in this cave when I was a boy was not like us. Some of the elders believed he was an evil spirit, so they decided to test him. He was invited into the sweat, just like I invited your friend. His reaction was quick and severe. Within a minute, his eyes were white, and he developed a fever.
Just like Michael.
Only it took the symptoms longer to show up in your friend. That's why I dismissed him at first. But when you told me he was sick, I knew he was another visitor.
That's an interesting way to put it.
Well, that's what he called himself. In my language, the word is nacero, so that's what I called him.
And you knew Nacero well?
I saved his life. After the sweat, he ran out into the desert, and we were told not to follow him. But I was a boy, and I didn't listen. I found him in this cave, dying. He had to trust me with his secret, so that I could heal him.
And now you do the same thing to heal Michael.
I'll try, but I'll need the help of all of you.
Even me?
Healing requires energy. The more we have, the faster we heal. Now, everyone, take your place in the circle. There's a line for each of you, leading to the center. Nacero gave me these stones. They're from his place, and they carry an energy inside them.
I mean, these are from...
Wherever you are from. He said that his body carried the same energy that's in these stones. He called it the balance. He said that the heat from the sweat disrupted it in some way.
How?
He told me to hold the stones until my energy activated them, and the balance would be restored.
And if you didn't?
He would die.
So let's get going.
He warned me, though, there was a risk. The balance can pull you in. It's a force that can change both your body and your mind, unless you navigate it properly. Now, clear your mind. Drink from the bowl. Don't change the way you feel about your friend, and you'll come out on the right side.
What is it?
Water. Something in common with all of us. By drinking from the same bowl, we begin the connection. You're afraid. Not of the healing. Your fear runs deeper. You fear for someone else. Someone you care for a great deal. You must take a step back. You cannot stop the flow.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that was weird.
She'll find her own path. You take yours.
This is an odd episode.
You all right?
Should have
I went someplace, Max.
help him?
Vanessa, thanks.
Well, you came back. For good this time.
Yeah, I came back. Thank you, Maxwell. No more running. No matter what. Give me your rocks. It's a map.
I don't know how you go with that.
I've always been the one who comes through in the time of crisis. I do what's necessary and I don't panic. But seeing Michael so sick and having no way of knowing what was wrong or how to help, it made me scared. Scared that one day something could happen to Max and I wouldn't know how to help this person who means so much to me, who means everything.
Is this a bad time?
No, it's not.
I wanted to see how you're doing.
I'm fine. How's Michael?
Same as ever.
That's really good.
But I'm not, Liz.
What do you mean?
I mean, one day it will be me, and I can't keep pretending that I'm normal.
Max, look, you know, I didn't mean to have doubts. I didn't mean to let you down in the cave.
I don't blame you. You had every right to feel that way because what you felt is true. We don't belong together.
Don't say that.
The other night, you know, when we went out, and the whole day before, ever since we kissed, I've been off balance. You made me forget that anything else existed. But that's not real.
It is the only real thing that I've ever felt.
Sometimes you have to take a step back to see what's really going on. Maybe that's what we both really need to do right now. Find our balance again.
You know, Max, I thought that we found it.
You don't know how much I wish that could be true.
How is it possible that I could be the happiest that I've ever been in my entire life? You know, and now the saddest all at one time.
I think that's what being in love is.
Yeah, I think so too.
So we'll just take a step back.
You know, if that's what you want, I guess.
That's what I need. Because I'm just as scared as you are.
No, wait, Max. I just wanted to remember.
Goodbye, Liz.
Inside the absence of fear.
Oh, it's like the V. Okay. I see it. I think. Hey, what's up, you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty, well that was season 1 episode 10 of Roswell. Not my favorite, I think. I don't know, that one was just a bit odd to me. A couple of odd choices. I don't know, it could be just the fact that I'm not in the greatest mood as it is. But what did you guys think? Let me know. And I'll see you in the next one.